Lily, a 7-year-old girl, is playing at the park when she notices a little boy struggling to tie his shoes. She decides to help him, kneeling down and carefully tying the laces for him. The boy, Ethan, smiles and thanks her before running off to play. Ethan, inspired by Lily's kindness, later finds a stray kitten near the park. He gently picks it up and takes it to a nearby animal shelter. The shelter workers are touched by Ethan's care and promise to find the kitten a loving home. The shelter posts a picture of the kitten online, and within hours, a family comes to adopt it. The family had been going through a tough time, and the kitten brings joy and warmth back into their home. The father, who works at a bakery, is so happy that he decides to donate a batch of freshly baked bread to a local homeless shelter. At the homeless shelter, the staff and residents are grateful for the fresh bread. One of the shelter residents, an elderly man named Mr. Thompson, decides to share his bread with a young boy he sees sitting alone on a park bench. The boy, who had been feeling lonely, is cheered up by the gesture. The boy, named Alex, feels so uplifted by Mr. Thompson's kindness that he decides to visit his friend Tom, who has been feeling sad lately. Alex brings Tom a flower he picked from his garden and sits with him, listening to his worries. Tom feels better after talking to Alex and decides he wants to do something kind for someone else. Tom decides to surprise his favorite teacher, Mr. Jones, with a handmade card to thank him for always being so kind and supportive. Mr. Jones is touched by the gesture and feels motivated to continue being a positive influence in his students' lives. Mr. Jones, feeling inspired, decides to spend extra time helping a struggling student, Sam, after school. He patiently tutors him in math, and with his encouragement, Sam begins to improve and gain confidence. With his newfound confidence, Sam befriends a new student at school who has been having trouble fitting in. The two boys become close friends, and the new student, James, feels much happier and more accepted at his new school. James, now feeling more at home, decides to stand up for another student who is being bullied. His courage inspires others, and soon the whole school is making an effort to be kinder to one another. The school atmosphere changes, becoming more friendly and supportive. Back at the park, Lily was unaware of the ripple effect her small act of kindness set in motion. So, kindness is the gentle ripple that turns into a wave, touching hearts and changing the world.